are Knitters in a Twist.
And here we talk about all the knitting things that we've been up to. If you've seen us before, welcome back. And if you've seen us for the first time, welcome.
Well, since we saw you last, or didn't see you as the case may be, we've been to a really interesting museum in Nottingham.
Yeah, it was the Framework Knitters Museum.
And they use these frames to make stockings out of cotton. It was very interesting. We had a demonstration as a little cafe, and we had lunch there, and we spent about 2 or 3 hours, and it was very interesting. We could recommend it.
Yeah, we really could. They've got a lovely little shop as well where they had knitted items that you could buy that were also made on these little machines, real hand-driven machines,
Yes,
weren't they? They were
really
incredible.
good.
Okay.
Right, what are we wearing? Well, this is a Summerside tee.
No, it's not. It's the Seaside tee.
Seaside tee. See what I mean about making mistakes?
And that's by Cheryl Mokhtari.
And it's in this drops cotton. I got 10 balls for £10, different shades, as you can see. Very reasonable, and it's quite easy to do, and it's quite nice.
Yeah, you bought that from Lindy Hobby, didn't you?
I did, yes, and I just loved all the different colours, and the fact it was £10 for 10 balls. Well, you can't go wrong with that.
Did you choose the colours, or were they?
No, they had a whole different colours, but in the scheme of things, if you see what I mean. So these are all like lavender.
Oh right, so it was in a pack. And
yeah, it's in a pack. It was a pack for £10.
Because I think in our last video you were going to do something different with that.
I wasn't, and it was a French pattern, obviously translated into English, but it wasn't really clear at all. So in the end, I scrapped it. And you'd already done this pattern and said how good it was.
Yeah, I'd done the light version,
yeah.
So it was in the fingering weight.
Yeah,
and I'd really enjoyed it. I particularly like this bit on the
I know,
sleeve.
it's called saddle.
Oh, it's really nice. I like that.
Yeah,
I do too. Really nice.
Yeah, it does. So what's this? What are you
so
wearing?
I'm wearing the Pressed Flowers cardigan by Amy Christoffers. And I did this quite a while ago, and I've used Malabrigo Arroyo yarn, and these are the colourways Polar Morn and Jupiter. And my favourite thing about this cardigan is the buttons. So I bought these buttons,
and they're so
Tangled Yarn.
The colours are absolutely ideal, and they're just the same, aren't they?
They remind me of sweets. The brand is
like spangles.
Yeah, the brand is La Drogerie, but they were just perfect. So I really like them.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so finished objects. So since the last video, I've made this jumper. This is the Traveller by Andrea Mowry. And when you buy the pattern, you have a choice. You can either make it as a hoodie or you can make it as a crew neck. And because it was kind of coming out quite bulky, I thought I'd have it as a crew neck. I thought I'd get more wear out of it. And this is Yarn Smith's Merino Tweed DKs in the colourway Silver Mist. Now it's got these little colourful neps in it. And I made a hat in the previous video, the letterpress hat by Zolda Teague. And when I showed it, I don't think you could see the coloured neps. I don't know if you can see them there, but that's what really drew me to the yarn. But I think I'll probably get a lot of wear out of this.
In the winter.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, what have you finished?
Well, this was Crest by Martin Story.
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
What was it?
That was the one you did last time. This is Summer Halo.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Sorry, that was the dogs that just knocked the cameras now. We're all falling apart here.
Yes, and this is in Summer Light from Rowan, and it's knitted from the top down. Quite an easy pattern, and it's quite nice, and I quite like it.
It's quite cropped, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it's the new thing you have in cropped tops.
Yes, it's a little bit big, but that's okay.
And then I've got which is one of my whips from last time, was the Tulipan Tee by Lena Homer Sansa.
Nice colour.
Yeah, it's in Drops Bell Petrol is the colourway. It feels quite heavy though.
Yeah,
I think it's because it's cotton and linen, so it's not that cool. I think it'd be all right for in the evenings if it's it's a nice hot day in the evening. But yeah, I went to do it quite big as well, so it would be loose and drapey. So I am quite pleased with it. I would make it again actually. I would make that pattern again. It was a really nice pattern.
Well, our next door neighbour, a lovely family, and she's got two little boys, but she told me recently that she's expecting twins. So wow, it means I've got a chance to make baby clothes. And this is what I've actually finished, except for the buttons.
I hold it up.
Yeah, please. And that is Tumbling blocks by Stylecraft. I didn't use their wool, well, their yarn, because it's acrylic. And what I did use was the Snuggly cashmere, merino and silk. And it's a gorgeous yarn. Very soft. It's really soft and it's lovely. And there's a story. Well, I actually ordered 3 balls, thinking, well, I wasn't sure because I wasn't using the yarn that the pattern asked for, so I wasn't quite sure. I thought, well, I'll get 3 balls and then I can always just get another ball. So I finished it, took 2 balls, went to order it. Guess what? Out of stock. So I managed to get it from somewhere else, and it came, and you can see what's happened. This is quite creamy, and this is a new one, and it's white. So I didn't know what to do, but Liz said, oh, just do it anyway. She might not want them both the same, and then she'll find out which baby is which.
Yeah, particularly if they're identical.
That's right. Yeah.
Without using the jumper.
Yeah.
And so you're going to make the exact same pattern?
I'm going to, yeah, the exact same pattern, because it is lovely. It's got a little hood, and I'm going to get buttons depending on what sex the babies are. I thought I'd like to get the Beatrix Potter, because years ago, 19 years ago, when my grandson was born, I managed to get some lovely Beatrix Potter buttons for something I made for him. I should have taken them off, really, and then I'd still have them, wouldn't I?
No. But then you probably passed it on to somebody else.
Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I used to give it to his auntie. Yeah, so it'll be a slightly different colour, but I'm actually looking forward to doing it.
And if anybody knows of any Beatrix Potter buttons that you can get, do let us know in the comments, because that would be really useful, wouldn't it?
Well, I have seen them vintage ones,
right.
But I thought perhaps someone else might be making them, and you can just buy them, you know.
Yeah, they're very cute. I think it's my final finished object are these weekend shorty socks, and they were whipped in the last video. These is a pattern by Summer Lee, and I've made them in Fox and Squirrel Creation hand-dyed yarn, and I've absolutely worn these to death. I've done loads of really long walks in them and really found them just so comfortable, and thrown them in the washing machine as well, because it's super wash, just really good, and they've dried really well too. So that made me decide to make another pair of these, which I'll show you shortly.
Well, I'll show you this. I've had this yarn absolutely ages, and I thought, right, I had a free pattern with it. It's called, as you can see,
shall I hold it?
Yeah, it's called Planned Pooling. So these little spots of the pattern is in with the pattern, and you do it. So
every time you get to the coloured bit, you do
like a little
daisy,
little daisy stitch, and it's called Planned Pooling, or some people call it assigned pooling, and it was from Wonderwool in Wales, and the pattern is Space Cowboy.
Yeah, that's the colourway, Space Cowboy.
And it was a free pattern with the yarn, and it was Wool Kitchen.
Yeah, Wool Kitchen I think they do most of the...
do they? I mean, they are lovely.
Yeah.
Now, as usual, something went wrong. So it's supposed to be like that at both ends.
Oops.
Yeah.
So you can see, this is not... Show your end, and I'll show this end.
Yeah, so what happened was...
A bit of yarn chicken that went awry.
Yeah. So I thought, oh gosh, I'm not going to do it. So I just winged it at the end, and the pattern looks like that.
Yeah, so this is what it would look like if you don't
if you didn't do the pooling, you could
pattern.
Yeah, it would just come out like that. But
that's
yeah,
nice.
But actually it's quite nice, and it doesn't matter, does it?
No, nobody's even took that inside.
Exactly, that's what
jacket.
I did. Yeah, that's fine. That was the dog.
Yeah, sorry, the dog she seems to be moving about a lot today. So, shall we get onto our whips?
Yeah.
So I've got as I said, the weekend Shorty socks by Summer Lee, I decided to do another pair of those because we're getting on with them so well and I'm enjoying using them for walking. So I'm making a new pair of those, and this is with Mamie and Florrie's hand-dyed wool, and this is called Finiston Nights. You can't really see, but it's got lots of yellows and
like
pink.
heathery, I think.
Yeah,
quite heathery.
Yeah, and I actually did what I spoke about. I'm cast on 2 at the same time, so different needles, but I'm doing a section and then a section on the other one and so on, so that I don't end up with one full sock and one new sock to have to start, so I don't get the second sock syndrome, which is great. So that's that. And I've put it in my, it's not an actual knitting pouch, but this is a pouch that my friend bought me. It's by Elizabeth Scarlett. And what's so nice about this, not only is it really kind of just the right size and convenient for socks, but also the proceeds, part of the proceeds from the sale of the pouch goes to looking after turtles.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
So,
what have you got?
well, again, there always seems to be a story with my knit. Always. So this, I bought this yarn, must be 2 years ago, at least. And it's Rowan, and it's cotton trio. It's wool, cotton and alpaca. Mainly cotton, I think. And it's like a squiggly.
Yeah,
You can see.
a
Yeah.
bit kinky.
So I started doing a cardigan, and for some reason I decided I didn't like it. So I unravelled it all. 14 balls. So I've been looking for a pattern, and I got one. And it's called Vetiver, and it's Lisa Richardson. And you knit it from the back so it comes over like this, and you'll see there's the pattern. So that's the front, and then that's the back. So you knit along, then you get your sleeves, and the same with the right side, and then you put them together at the back. So,
so you've got someone like you've got live stitches then just on
yes,
scrap
yarn.
yarn.
Got live stitches on scrap yarn. That's actually the back,
And that's where it will join.
Yeah.
To do that. Oh, okay.
No, but everybody in the family says it's a horrible colour.
Yeah,
but
not
I
sure
don't
about
care.
the colour
I just
as well.
wanted something that was neutral.
Yeah, I think it was in the same sort of time when you were buying the yarn for the
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a theme. I mean, can you see the pattern? It's quite nice. That's at the front, so that's just the front, and it's plain at the back. And that's an easy pattern. It's just 20 rows.
Does that get repeated anywhere else? Does it get
No,
repeated on the
it's
sleeve?
just at the front. No, it's not the sleeves. It's the front of it.
No, I mean, do the pattern
No,
get repeated anywhere else?
no, just there. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'll see what it's like when it's finished, and it's quite nice. Actually, quite nice yarn and quite nice to knit with.
Okay, then I've got something else that I'm working on here is the Terrace Tee by Lily Kate France, and this is in drop spell again. It's just so economical that I thought I'd just get that. I don't know whether you can see, it's just patterned.
Does it wash okay?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
And it's basically quite a fitted one, this, and I started off doing size 2, and up to this point size 2 and size 1 are the same, and I'm now thinking I might just convert this to the size 1 because it is supposed to have negative ease. I don't really want it to have negative ease, but then again I don't want it to not fit properly.
No.
So I might just convert
And
that
that's
to
the
a
trouble
smaller size.
with cotton as well, because there actually isn't any stretch with it. It's,
No.
you know, like with wool, you can.
Yes. And the pattern was, you know, that she'd made it with wool, so it would have been quite stretchy. So we'll see how that goes. But
Yeah.
if it's not great, I mean, it wasn't an expensive wool to buy, so
No.
yarn to buy, I should say. Have you got anything else?
No.
in progress?
That's it, I'm afraid. I've got this final one,
Which is the Vega, and it's a little bandana, and
Oh, you started with the bright green. I didn't realise that. Last time I saw it,
yes.
didn't have it. Oh, that's good. It looks nice.
So this is just a quick fingering weight bandana, and the designer is called Belen Fernandez. She's a Spanish designer, and the idea is that you just use up bits of your stash.
Brilliant.
So I thought this would be really nice, just a quick project that I'm going to send to my friend for a birthday, along with some other things.
And I think most people appreciate hand knitted goods.
Well, I hope so. And I think this is kind of, it's that sort of kind of maybe a transitional thing. You could wear it through until it starts to get a bit colder, but it would be all right in the, because it doesn't feel too too woolly.
No, it's quite nice.
So yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Is that all at the moment that you're knitting?
Yeah, I think that's it. So future plans. What's next?
Well, obviously, I'm knitting another one of the baby tops, and in the meantime, I'm knitting the horrible colours.
Yeah, you haven't bought any wool to start?
Not yet. No, I haven't yet.
No,
but I haven't been to any wool shops, have we, to be distracted by the wool?
No, I was thinking of maybe getting wool to make a blanket for.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, that would be really nice.
But
you'd have to do two.
Well, yeah, I would have to do.
So you better get started. You've only got till October. Oh well, I think that's all for this week, and hope to see you again in a couple of weeks' time.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.